What is up, you beautiful people? I am Rito and welcome to the March 2018 income report of Common Panda, the store you've seen me build. Now, if you're new to this channel, definitely check out the Bizathon 3, 4 and 5 playlists because I've laid down my entire journey of building out the Common Panda store and growing it on this channel. Everything is documented. So let's move on with this. Now, last month I did the Feb 2018 income report and I showed you guys how I made a little over $20,000, and out of that $10,000 was actually profit. This month we did less than $20,000, but we still ended up making a decent chunk of profit. But one of the most exciting things about this month, which was March 2018, now it's April 2018, but I generally do the income report towards the middle of the next month. Alright, so the cool part about the March 2018 income report is that most of it was actually passive income. I did not even, spend 2 to 3 hours a day testing new products and doing all that jazzle because I already had my winning products ready. And what happens generally in the end of each quarter, which is, March, then June, then September, and then December, the last 2 to 3 weeks of every quarter sees high ad spends by several companies. So the bids get much higher, the cost per clicks and CPMs, they get much bigger than they generally are. So that actually hampers your return on investment or your return on ad spend, right? So I actually did a post on this right here inside the Doer Club. I said FB ad CPMs, cost per clicks and overall ROAS will be affected due to the end of Q1. Last 3 weeks of quarter sees high ad spends by companies of all sizes in all industries. Now, this is not necessarily true because some industries are more affected than others. It just depends on which niche your product is in, because if your niche is in a competitive industry where there are a lot of other companies vying for the top spot and paying premium dollar for getting those clicks, then you're going to see a rise in your CPMs. That is exactly what I saw, because the industries in which my product was in, the niches in which my products were in, my winning products, so those saw a much higher CPM. So I saw increased cost per click. So I had to reduce down my ad budgets. And when I show you the numbers, it will actually start making a lot more sense. But the cool part about this was I could focus on other parts of my business, my consultation, my software services, products, and other parts of my business that are also generating revenue. And those did pretty well. But all in all, it was a pretty good month for us. But the numbers I'm going to share with you are going to be just for the Common Panda store that you guys have seen me build, because I like to share my numbers with you guys. It just gives me happiness when you get to see the journey and how we've progressed so far. So let's dive into the numbers. I'm excited to show you everything. But remember guys, at the end of every quarter, keep about 2 to 3 weeks where you might have to reduce your ad spend if your industry does see a lot higher CPMs than normal. So if it does, then don't test new products because you're not going to get true results. And that is exactly what we did. I stopped testing products. But one of the best things that happened in March was, because I was not testing new products, because my ad budgets were pretty low, I did not have to spend a lot of time managing ads or doing any of that hassle. So I was actually quite free to work on other parts of my business. But all the profit that you'll see right here inside this video, it's pretty much all passive income. That is one of the most amazing things. Passive income is a powerful thing. And your goal should actually be to reach a certain stage in your business and in your entrepreneurship journey where you can create multiple streams of passive income. Common Panda showed me that this is a passive income source for me if done the right way. So right now, let's dive inside my computer. I'm going to show you all the numbers. All right, so what I've done right now, let me just set it up for last month inside Facebook ads so that I can show you that right now. So we have about $6,156 is the amount spent on our ads. Now I only use this ad account for advertising the store. So as you can see, the ad spend actually wasn't that much. So if you look at the amount spent right here, by the way, guys, up till like March 5th or 6th, we were not even advertising because I told you in the Feb 2018 income report that we faced some issues with our suppliers. So we had to shut down most of our ads there. But from 7th March, you'll start to see the ad spend rise up. Until like March 10th, I was spending, I believe, about almost, I was starting to scale my ads, and in the numbers you'll see our sales were also increasing. But what happened was towards the middle of the month and till the end of the month, our ad spends actually reduced quite a bit. Like our lowest day was, I think, $126, which is pretty low. But then towards the end of the month, which is about 28th or 29th, I actually started increasing my ad spend because the competitiveness and the CPM started to go down again, and I could start seeing a better return on ad spend again. So let me show you the numbers here right here. So right now, let me just show you March 1st to 31st right here. So $19,121.69. And you'll see the starting of the month was pretty, average out. It was not getting us many sales, but then the suppliers came back online and they were supplying the orders. So we started increasing our ad spend. And then you'll see for 3 or 4 days, we actually reached $2,005 also on March 10th. Let me show you on March 10th. You see, this was the highest day of our ad spend on Facebook ads as well. But then suddenly, because I started to see, the return on ad spend started decreasing quite a bit. So I had to reduce my ad spend, which you'll see right here. And March 21st was the lowest amount that we spent on ads. Let's look at March 21st right here. All right, so $253, which is one of the lower days of this month also. And then you'll start to see the bars go up towards the end of the month, because then I started spending more. And towards the end of the month, I started seeing a better return on ad spend. So all in all, it was a decent month. But the good part about this month was I did not need to spend a lot of time managing ads. I literally spent like 3 or 4 days in the entire month just looking at my ad numbers and managing those ads and managing my bids, because pretty much like all of this was passive income for me. The business was running pretty much on autopilot there. And that was pretty amazing to see that you could actually generate a profit. So let's talk about profit for a second right here. So as you can see, 19,121.69 was total sales. Now, as I told you in the last video, we're going to keep these calculations simple, because of course there are other costs and other incomes as well. Now, the other income includes the, the future list that you're building with each customer, the cashbacks that you get and all the other things right there. But the additional expenses include, I have to pay my VA and other things. So eventually it all pretty much evens out. So I'm going to keep the calculations simple so that I don't bore you to death. So the calculations include the fulfillment cost, the total amount earned, and the Facebook ad spend, and then we calculate the net profit. All right. So on the basis of that, I told you in the Feb 2018 income report as well, the product fulfillment cost that we're going to include will be 1/3 of the total sales that we generate. It generally varies between 25 to 40%, but average out, it comes out to around 33% per product fulfilled. So keeping that in mind, I want to show you the numbers right here. So this is the Common Panda March 2018 income report. All figures you see will be here in USD. The gross income was 19,121. By the way, this includes the refunds. You see the returns that we have right here, 195. So this is actually after refunds. The total was 19,317, but the total sales after refunds is 19,121.69, and the product fulfillment cost, which I told you guys is 1/3 of the gross income. So we include that $6,373.89. And then Facebook ad cost is 6,156.03, as I showed you earlier. So the net profit comes out to 6,591.77, which is pretty amazing, guys. Like, considering I was not spending much time on this part of my business because I was focused on other aspects of the business, this is pretty much all passive income for me. And this is why I actually really love dropshipping, because once you set things up, once you have your winners that are generating you consistent income, managing your ads doesn't take a long time, and you can actually create pretty much a passive income. Build your team around yourself so that you have VAs and customer support agents who can handle all the other aspects of fulfillment and handling customer queries, so that you can focus on other aspects of your business. You can build more businesses. You can scale other businesses that you have. You can build more stores. So that is why I love the dropshipping model. Now, April 2018 will be a different ballgame, because I've started testing out new products and I'm spending a lot more time building out ClickFunnels and other things to actually increase my sales. So I'll be telling you guys all about that. I want to share everything with you guys. So I'll be telling you all about that in due time. But one thing you'll have noticed that every month is generally you face challenges. Like in February, we face the challenge of suppliers being out of town. In March, we have faced the challenge of higher CPMs and lower return on ad spend. But here's the thing. If you're persistent, if you're consistent, if you have a discipline in running your business, this is an amazing business model to be into. Now, guys, if you found value in this, give me the thumbs up right below this video. Make sure you're subscribed to the Flying Start Online channel. I've got so many amazing things to share with you guys. I'm actually building out an entire playlist just for Facebook ads, mastering and just becoming successful with Facebook ads. That is rolling out pretty much every week. I'll be releasing one video. And listen, guys, if you want to ask me questions about your Facebook ads or AliExpress stores or Shopify stores or anything like that, make sure you're part of the Doer group. Join doergroup.com is where you have to go. The cost is just $17 a month. I hope to see you there. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time. Okay, tata, bye bye.